back. Welcome back once again. This is Rod Powell, and you're listening to the You Should Get a License podcast edition. Today, we have a very, very, very special guest. I'll start. I was at a conference, an agency conference some months ago, and I met a gentleman. He had come all the way down to Richmond, Virginia from Delaware, and we just got to talking, hit it off, had a great conversation. And today I'm really happy to have him as my guest. I want to tell you a little bit about Ebens, Benz, Gene. He's a father of two, married to his best friend, Gigi. They are actually the founders of One Way Insurance Group, based out of Seaford, Delaware, on the Eastern Shore of Delaware. And Mr. Gene is a man of faith. He's also a DJ, which we'll talk about. He's very passionate about educating, empowering others, empowering his community, and encouraging people to follow their dreams. And he actually has started a movement called the Dream Chaser Movement, where he's actually speaking to others and encouraging others to be risk takers as well. So Ebens, I want to just say welcome to the You Should Get a License podcast, man, and thank you for being here. Welcome.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, it's my pleasure, man. It's my pleasure, man. Let's have fun, man. Let's have fun.
Absolutely, absolutely. Hey, look, knowing that you are a native, you were born in Haiti, correct?
That is correct.
So before we get started, I gotta say, ça passe.
Naboule.
So those that know will understand. Those that know will understand, right? So look, thank you for coming on and just sharing and talking about your story. Agreeing to just talk about your story. One Way Insurance, based up in Seaford, Delaware. Now I know you guys are a full service agency, so I'm really excited about this conversation because, as you know, this is a platform for other professionals who are just looking for nuggets and tips within their business, but also people who are just entering the insurance industry and just looking for, guidance, mentorship, other thought leaders to give them some insights on how they can continue to build their business as well. So before we start digging, really deep into the conversation, can you just tell me about, One Way Insurance? Tell me about the agency, like what you guys do, what you guys specialize in on a day-to-day basis.
Man, I'm gonna first start saying that like the name One Way Insurance. While he was reading my bio, I'm a man of faith. The name of One Way Insurance, I always tell that story, man, is that name come from God. Like it was God. If I was gonna come up with a name, it wouldn't be One Way Insurance. It would be Gigi and Ebens Agency. Right. But it was all God, man. Like it was all God. So business is a faith-based business. Yeah. Faith business, man. Since we started our agency, it's been a blessing. When I mean a blessing, man, like by empowering other people that look like me. Now, because I have two kids, a boy and a girl, and I want my son to look at me as an example to see as being a black man in this country. Yes. That you could, whatever you put your mind to, you could achieve it. So we want to be an inspiration to others with this agency. The agency is a full service agency where we provide auto, home, business, life, employee benefits, from trucking, from real estate investor, anybody that's starting out a business. We are like the gate. Now we are we are the person that you come to get insurance, but it's more than that, man. It's not just selling insurance. It's more than that, man. Just yesterday, I had a conversation with my client. She's a small business owner, and she was telling me about the struggle that she's going with. I could relate as a business owner, man. I could relate to her, man. Just giving her the encouragement, tell her, look, everything is gonna be okay. You're gonna get through this. Look, you just finished your first year. Look, the second year is gonna be even better. So just encourage other, man. Like just continue to inspire others. So we more than just a agency, man. We more than that. So that's pretty much it. And we are multilingual. So I speak English, as you know. I speak Haitian Creole, and my wife also, she speaks Spanish. So basically, we serve a whole community. So we're not limited. So we serve a whole community of people, man.
Wonderful, man. So basically, it's you guys are pillars, in your community, essentially. Yeah. And that's really what it's all about. You said something very key which is, when you're in this business, right? Well, you said a couple of things I'm going to come back to. One, with the name One Way, but two, getting into this business, it's more than just about selling insurance, right? It's about, being able to add value to the community in a variety of different ways, but it's also being able to be a support system and a resource, right, for other people who are experiencing, because once again, you mentioned, hey, if I'm working with businesses, I can relate to their experience and I can give them guidance and feedback from their experience. So what you find is, going into this business, you also become a consultant as well, right?
Very true. Very true.
Because you're helping them with, you're helping them manage their risk, right? For what they're exposed to, but you're also helping them to manage, their mindset and how they're thinking about their business and how they want to grow it. And it's just very refreshing to hear and encouraging to hear. And, man, you said something else, just also being an example for your children, being able to show them, saying, hey, look, you can accomplish whatever it is you want to accomplish. You can make a positive impact in your community, in your family. You said One Way. This is something that came from God, right? And it's interesting when I hear One Way insurance, I'm thinking, when I saw your card, I was like, One Way. I was like, oh, the right way. That's the way you're doing it, the right way. It's only one way, the right way. That's what I was thinking, So I think it's just really amazing, man, the things that are driving you, and what is motivating, both you and Gigi to continue to build the business in the way that you're doing it. Tell me, I want to go back to even as a child, man. I want to know, because typically we aren't thinking of getting into the insurance industry when we grow up, right? It's something that most of us, we find, and then we say, man, how come I didn't always know about this? But when you were a child, 9, 10 years old, what did you dream about being when you grew up?
Man, I was dreaming about become a computer, working on computers.
Okay.
I actually, when I first came to the United States, finished school, I went to college, and that's what my major was. So I could fix computer, fix TVs. But I found out that that's not what I was. Later, I found out that's what I was not passionate about that. So growing up as a kid, man, I remember when I was back at home, because back at home you have that entrepreneur mind, the entrepreneur spirit, man. You have that, because growing up in a country where I come from, it's a beautiful country. You have to be a go-getter. So at an early age, I understand that, man. I have to have the entrepreneur mindset. So, but when I came here, it was a little bit different. When I came to the United States, it was a little bit different. But growing up when I was a kid, man, I want to fix computers, TVs. Insurance was not in my plan. God knows that.
So in Haiti, was there any exposure to the insurance industry? Was it something that was talked about at all as a career path, or even?
No,
not at all.
Not at all, man. It's funny. It's funny. Some countries, especially in the Caribbean, they don't believe in the insurance how we believe in the United States. They don't believe it like that.
Yeah, savings, right? And in the Caribbean, you have money that you just save, right?
Yeah.
You put the money to the side.
Yeah, money to the side. So they don't have you rarely find people having insurance. You might find big companies out there that have insurance for their business, but a small company, nah. Yeah. No, I remember that, friends of mine who are, West Indian, they're from the Caribbean, they have a lump sum of money, just sitting on the side, just waiting, whatever happens. So, yeah, that's my insurance right there, Yeah.
But so how did you get, you were working on computers, you came here, you went to school. How did you get introduced into this industry? How did you get introduced to the insurance industry?
And this is how I got introduced to it, man. Because I've been in sales for over a decade now. So what I used to do employee benefit, offer voluntary benefits to companies selling legal insurance. You could say legal insurance. So when I start seeing other brokers coming in, present to the companies, to the employees, and I see other agents. So I start asking them questions. What's the process of getting a license? What you do? I would like to do that. So they give me the advice, man, and I went and I took that advice, man, and I got an opportunity to work with Allstate. But doing the process of the test, man, it was hard. Like I'm gonna be honest, it was not something easy, man. It took me 11 times to pass the test.
11 times?
11 times, man.
This is the property casualty test.
Property casualty test, man.
Okay, all right.
Now, 11 times it took me to pass it. But what I realized that most people would quit on the first or second try.
Yeah.
But I had people that invest in me. I had my wife that's invest in me. So I kept on going, man, until the 7th time I passed this joker, man. Like I thought I was gonna pass on the 7. The 11 is something special about the 11, man. Like I passed this thing on the 11th time, and so that's how I got here, man. It's not been easy. It's not been easy, but it's been a blessing, man. It's been a blessing.
No, that's amazing, man. I mean, you know, we're going to talk about, you know, dream chasers and kind of what that means and how you founded it. But I mean, just already, you know, saying, hey, look, you know, I took this test 11 times. So if somebody took it once or they took it twice and they didn't pass and they give up, right? You can say, look, I took this thing 11 times and built a successful agency, you know, after the fact, a family business. I think that's amazing.